See, I am doing a new thing. Now it springs up. Do you not perceive it? I am making a way in the wilderness and streams in the wasteland. Isaiah 43:19. If this video found you, it's because God needed to interrupt the noise and remind you. A divine shift is already happening in your life. You just didn't realize it. But you're about to. Your eyes are about to start opening. You're about to start seeing things clearer. You're about to feel lighter, not because life is perfect, but because your spirit is finally waking up to what God has been trying to show you. See, you're going to start worrying less, overthinking less, doubting less, because now you realize everything is aligning exactly how it's supposed to. That job that you didn't get, that relationship that ended, that door that slammed shut in your face, it wasn't punishment. I say it all the time. It was preparation. That rejection wasn't personal. It was protection. See, God was blocking it because it wasn't connected to your calling. But now, the shift is here. And when God shifts something, it don't move slightly. It moves suddenly. And I ain't talking about no fake overnight success. I'm talking about spiritual elevation, mental clarity, emotional stability, peace that don't make sense, joy in the middle of the storms, favor that'll confuse people who swore you was finished. But here's the real. Divine shifts don't come easy. They come with pressure. And when God starts rearranging your life, the enemy starts to panic. So don't be surprised when distractions start popping up. Like old flames, old habits, old fears, old lies you used to tell yourself. Don't be shocked when people you cut off start trying to creep back in with good energy and bad intentions. See, that's how the devil plays. He don't always come to destroy. Sometimes he comes to distract. But you gotta be careful with what you entertain this season, because the wrong focus can delay the right future. You're gonna feel some resistance. You're gonna feel like giving up some days. That's completely normal. That's growing pains. That's transformation. But I promise you, on the other side of this pressure is purpose. On the other side of the silence, it's strategy. And God is whispering right now, I'm doing something new. Can't you feel it? You're gonna start noticing your spirit doesn't sit right in certain rooms anymore. That's not shade, that's spiritual sensitivity. You outgrew who you used to be. You outgrew the version of yourself that settled for survival. Now it's time to thrive. You're not crazy. You're not too emotional. You're just evolving. Your discernment's getting stronger. Your appetite is changing. What used to feed you don't fill you no more. What used to excite you don't impress you no more. That's how you know this shift is actually real. And listen, you ain't gotta force it. You ain't gotta beg nobody to see your value or understand your growth. See, cause the right people gonna find you in this season. And they'll stay even when it's uncomfortable. Cause divine connections don't run when it gets hard. They ride. And your finances, they're about to level up. But not just cause you hustle harder, but because you align your gift with God's will. Your health, your mental peace, it's about to get restored. Because now you're healing in ways that used to scare you before. You're no longer ignoring the pain, you're facing it. You're no longer hiding behind strength. You're learning to rest. You're learning to trust. And most of all, you're learning to release. Let go of what didn't grow. Let go of what broke you but couldn't build you. Let go of the mindset that kept you playing small. You are not who you used to be. And I know that is very scary to understand. And I know it's hard walking into this new season when all you ever known was chaos. But trust me, the wilderness was temporary. The wasteland was never your permanent address. See, God is making a way. Even now, even while you're still questioning, even while you're still healing, even while you're still waiting, this shift don't require perfection. It requires obedience. So stop shrinking, stop second guessing, stop putting off the version of you that's been fighting to come alive. You survived too much to stay stuck. You've been through too much to keep sleeping on your purpose. Let this be the moment where you stop surviving and start actually living. Let this be the moment where you say, God, I am ready. Not ready for comfort, but ready for my calling. Not ready for approval, but ready for alignment. Because this shift right here, it's not just the glow up, it's for the grow up. You're stepping into the season where things won't just happen to you, they'll start happening for you. See, you'll start walking in rooms you never thought you belong in. You'll start hearing God clearer, loving deeper, forgiving faster, and most importantly, you'll start trusting again, not just people, but God. Because if he brought you this far, why would he leave you now? This shift is personal. This shift is prophetic. So get ready. You don't need all the answers right now. You just need the faith the size of a mustard seed. See, God is already moving. The shift has already started. And the fact that you're still here, breathing, listening, that's proof enough. You made it to the shift. Now watch everything start to align the moment you let go of fear and grab on hold to faith. Let go, lock in, stay focused, because what's coming next ain't nothing average about it. See, you're stepping into something that's very divine. You got this, my friend. Let's go, let's get it. You know, I think we're in that season where we need to stop worrying. I think it's finally time to let it go and just stop worrying. Just give it to God. Give everything to God. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm in that season right now. I used to worry so much about everything that my stomach, I felt like my stomach would just get inflamed. Like real talk, like I felt, and maybe it actually was, maybe it wasn't just in my mind, but maybe my stomach, I think it was like the stress or something, but I used to worry about everything, right? Every little thing bothered me. I used to feel a little pain in my body and automatically think I got cancer. Like I'm being dead serious, and I would worry so much that it will only make me sicker, right? But once I start believing, like, no, you know what, God, I'm gonna let go, and I'm gonna just like I'm gonna accept the shift in my life, and I'm gonna become a whole new person. I'm not gonna be the person that worries about everything. Now, it's easier said than done, of course. It's a practice. You know what I'm saying? Like, we have to practice not being a worrier. Not a warrior, a worrier. Like, we gotta literally practice, you know? But you can do it. And I realized for myself that life gets a whole lot better, a whole lot more funner when you just lift your hands. When you just say, all right, hey, this is what it is. Let me go with the flow with it. Let me not worry. Let me see what this is trying to teach me right now, right? It was a song by Jonathan McReynolds, one of my favorite artists, and he was talking about in the beginning of the song, or in the middle of the song, whatever. He said, like, he'd get on the when he would get on the roller coaster with his friends or something like that. Y'all probably know it. You know, the friend just put their hands up and they go down the thing and they just whoop-de-whoop. Whereas he was just holding on to the roller coaster and he was feeling all those bumps way more than if he just let go. He said something like that. And that hit me. That actually helped me so much. Just like, man, just give it to God. Like, a lot of things in life, like, we're in control. We have the control over a lot of things, but a lot of things we don't have the control over. Sometimes you just gotta, hey, it is what it is type deal. It is what it is type season. Now, that don't mean be lazy and don't be working and grinding and working on yourself. That don't mean that don't think about yourself, because you got to think about yourself. You gotta, put yourself first and prioritize you. You know what I'm saying? But I think it's time to just let go and give it to God. Accept the shift. Stop all that overthinking, all that, man. Like, for what? I think life is a little bit too short for all that. It's all good, man. I'm rapping. I'm rapping right now. I'm yapping. But I'll see y'all when I see y'all, man. Peace.